So midway through February, I received an email with details explaining that there would be a new required business course, which is Biz 335 BF, Business Fundamentals Assessment. Now, I initially found this weird as I've already graduated with my business degree and unsubscribed from all emails relating to my time in school, but I guess I missed one because this email slipped through the cracks. And honestly, I'm glad it came through because this is a very stupid course. Now, before I tear this course apart and why it is a bigger waste of time than going on Tinder if you're under 6 feet tall, let's examine why this course even exists in the first place. In the words of the university themselves, this course is designed to help you confidently tackle the challenges of Biz 400 Business Strategy, which is one of the final courses you take during a business degree. That class involves integrating plans and policies so that a business can run smoothly. Thankfully, for some positives, the course is zero cost and unlimited retries until you achieve a passing grade on the exam, so it won't be delaying any degrees too significantly. It also provides preparation questions and topics, which is more than most professors will do for their courses, which is also nice despite it being the bare minimum. Even though there are some positive aspects to this, I personally believe this is a terrible idea, and I'll be providing 3 reasons why this course is fundamentally flawed. I would like to start with the most important reason, and that is the fact that Business 400 is not a very hard course. While it definitely requires effort to be put in, it was very comparable to most of the 300 level courses you would have just completed. So having an additional prerequisite to prepare students for a class that isn't difficult is a huge waste of time. If Biz 400 was a course that stopped degrees and provided a severe level of challenge, I would understand adding a course to help students navigate the challenge it poses. Although this isn't the case, as it's not difficult, and in all honesty, it was one of the easier, higher level courses I took during my time in school. The second reason I will be discussing is the fact that adding this course extends an already too long degree process. A degree is supposed to be 40 courses, but the fun part is that it's actually a few more depending on what you take. In the business program at the U of R, you are already required to take the mandatory pass-fail Biz 007, which is a computer course, and now on top of that, there'll be another course bringing the total to 42 total courses required. Compounding on that, if you take classes with labs, that number goes up because labs are a lot of work and basically end up being an uncredited class that you need to pass the main course you initially signed up for. What this boils down to is a situation where a degree is now pushing around 45 classes, depending on the classes you take, which is quite ridiculous. I don't think a degree should be 40 classes, let alone essentially adding 5 more requirements that are not given any significant credit. What this ends up doing is just wasting more of the student's time and pointlessly dragging out an already far too long degree process, which is another huge flaw with this course. The final reason I'll be discussing is the fact that it is mandatory. The problem with this is not everyone will need this prep, which is essentially just adding extra hoops for students to jump through for no reason. I would have no issue with this course if it was an optional refresher that could be taken if desired by the students, but in typical university fashion, they went to the extreme and made it a mandatory prereq for all business students going forward. As we've already discussed, not everyone will need this course, as for many years this course never existed, and big surprise, people have still been completing Biz 400 and graduating from the business program. So in essence, this just becomes another time-wasting hoop to jump through to prove you are worthy of a $50,000 piece of paper. And in all honesty, university students have put through enough BS without being made to recite the key concepts of the mandatory courses they have already taken and passed. So wrapping things up, this is a very disappointing addition to a disappointing school that is a total waste of the students' time. I'm trying to end on a positive here, and I hope the U of R ends up removing this requirement and making it an optional preparation tool, but knowing how they operate, this course is here to stay for the foreseeable future. So that's all I have for today, so please let me know your thoughts below, especially if you're a student affected by this change. I want to hear your thoughts on the new course and how you feel about it. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.